Good day, Grade 1 learners. Before we begin, sit back, relax, and let us enjoy by listening, singing, watching, and learning with me. To start our day, kids, let us sing Little Peter Rabbit. To accompany us singing this song, may I introduce to you Tiana Kenzie. Come on, let's sing the song with Tiana Kenzie. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. And ready? We sing. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose, and it flipped it and it flopped it and it flew away. Great, kids! What is the song about? Correct, it is about Little Peter Rabbit. Do you know that song? Also tell a story? You know it, right? So where do you think the story of this song happened? Very good. This happened maybe in the garden. What do you think Peter Rabbit doing there? Correct. He was playing or roaming around the garden. Those words we mentioned are words related to the song we sang or to the things happened to little Peter Rabbit. Last week, we note words related to self, family, school, and community. Today, we will note words related to the stories or poems because our topic for today is listen or read short stories or poems and note important details pertaining to its characters, settings, and events. We will also identify the speaker in the story or poem too, and be able to discuss, illustrate, or dramatize specific events in the story. In the song Little Peter Rabbit is the main character. He is the one who acts in the story. Characters of the story are sometimes people, animals, or things that act or included in the story. If the setting of the story is the time and place where and when the story happens or takes place, what is the setting we have in the song? In the garden of one sunny morning. In the garden of one sunny morning is perfect because maybe Rabbit is already sleeping at night. All the things happened in the story are what we call the events of the story. Can you give an event in our song? Little Peter Rabbit flipped and flopped the fly and it flew away. Very good. Let us now have a story about rainy, sun, and wind. But before we continue, let us find the meaning of these words so it would be easier for you to understand the story. Rainy, sunny, windy, hot, and cold. Here are the three weather we know. Rainy, sunny, and windy. What do you feel in a sunny weather? Correct, it's hot. How about in a windy weather? Very good. It's cold. What do you like most when it is raining? Sleeping on bed because you feel sleepy and reading books with mother and father. That's great. Which of these clothes do you wear on a sunny day? Undershirts and thin clothes. Very good. How about on a windy day? Jacket, sweater, or thick clothes are perfect. Which of these things do you see on a rainy day? Umbrellas, boots, and raincoats are just right too. Now you are ready to listen to our story. You will look for the answers to these questions as I read the story, children. Be smart to identify the characters, settings, and the events of the story. Events that should answer: what did sun and wind see one day? Why did they play a game? Why did the man take off his jacket? Why did the man hold his jacket when the wind blew hard? Who is telling the story? Let us clap 5 times now and shout till I hear what you should do to understand the story well. And ready? 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What should you do now to understand the story well? I can't hear you. There, I can hear you say, sit properly, listen attentively, and understand the story. Great! Let's start now. Rainy, sun, and wind. Hello, I'm Rainy. One day I saw sun and wind talking. Wind said, I'm stronger than you. Sun said, I'm pretty strong. Wind said, let's play a game. How? Sun said. See that man? Wind said. I'll make him take off his jacket. So wind blew hard. But the man held his jacket around him. My turn, said Sun, smiling. Soon the man felt very hard. Then he took his coat or jacket off. I won, said Sun. I made the man happy because it's sunny day. Let's answer the questions now. Choose from the list your answers, kids. Who are the characters of the story? Sun, wind, rainy, the man. Very good. These are the ones who act in the story. What is the setting of the story? A jet club for you if you answered letter C. In the morning. Zoom, zoom. What did sun and wind see one day? Correct. A man. Why did they play a game? If your answer is letter B, to prove that one of them is stronger than the other, you're absolutely correct. Do you think what they did is good? If you were them, are you going to do the same? Very good. Be nice to people and respect what they do as long as they are doing good. Why did the man take off his jacket? Yes, letter B, because he felt hot by the heat of the sun. And why did the man hold his jacket when he blew hard? Very good, letter C, because he felt cold and the wind might blow away his jacket. And now, who is telling the story? Very good, it's Rainy who is telling the story. What is your favorite event in the story? Me? I like it when sun and wind talk with each other. At least they did not fight. And that's a good thing to know, isn't it? How about you? What is your favorite event? That's great. Can you draw the faces of sun and wind after their contest? What do they feel? What do you think they feel after they talked? Of course they are happy. We do not want them to fight each other, aren't we? So they just played the game and be happy after. Now I will show you a poem with Ayenso Caleb. Listen carefully and later we will answer some questions about it. Since a poem has a story also to tell, we will identify later who tells the story being given by Ayenso Caleb. The characters, settings, and events or the things happened in the story or in the poem. You may join Ayenso Caleb to recite the poem. Are you ready now? Its title is Rainy Day.
Rainy day. Rain, rain, rain. Falling, falling down. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Rain hits the ground. Wet, wet, wet. There is no outside play. Puddles and puddles. I want a sunny day.
Fantastic! Who do you think is the one talking in the poem? Very good. A kid or a child. Who is the character in the poem? The kid himself or herself, because it does not say in the poem if the kid is a boy or a girl. That's great! What did the kid feel on that day? You are right. The kid felt sad because he or she could not go out to play. What and where is the setting? Awesome! It's a rainy day in their place. Can you show mommy or daddy your favorite act on how Ayenso did the actions in the poem? Me, what I like most is the way Ayenso showed how puddles made him walk through it. How about you? Come on, show it to mom and dad. Very good. Did you enjoy listening, reading the story and the poem? Great. Can you tell me now what should you remember when listening or reading a story or a poem? You should note important details in a story or poem like the characters, settings, and events to help you understand the story well. That is fantastic! Before we end up our discussion, let us have an activity first. Prepare a paper and a pencil, for after this story, we will answer some questions. Our story is about Dental Week. You may read with me, children. Dental Week. The children were reading when the nurse knocked at the door. Good morning, Miss Ramos. Please come and have a seat, greeted the children. The dentist is at the clinic. She likes you to brush your teeth. After that, she will check up your teeth, the nurse said. The dentist told the children not to eat too much sweets like candy, cake, and ice cream. She told them to eat fruits and vegetables and to brush their teeth 3 times a day for them to have nice teeth and fresh breath every day. She showed them how to brush their teeth properly. Very good, it's true. It's in the school. The principal knocked at their door. True or false? It's false because it's the nurse who knocked at the door. The dentist told the children not to eat too much sweets. True or false? Very good. That's true. The children had a fun day playing in the playground. Very good. It is not mentioned in the story. That's why it's false. Kids, what do you do if you are one of the pupils instructed by the dentist? You are absolutely correct if you say you will obey, because they will tell you what is good for yourself. I am happy that you are doing great. My heartfelt thanks to the websites where I got the pictures, emojis, and emoticons that I used in my presentation, and to this module especially where I got the stories that I used from Nueva Vizcaya Deped family, which I only revised a little to suit my topic for the week. Thank you very, very much. Kids, stay motivated, stay safe, God bless you, and enjoy the rest of the day. Till next time, bye!